at a point where you have the PayPal and your website is on there, and they just search the net and find nonprofits and drop the money in the PayPal. So now the one book that I recommend is Barack Inc. When I bought that book, it was a little skinny book. The first page had him taking the oath of office the day after inauguration. He had $650 million in PayPal then.
Barack Inc.
Barack Inc.
That's the name of a publication that would be available at most bookstores.
Yeah, most of the bookstores.
Most of the bookstores, and you think that a person can buy that Barack Inc. book and have a good foundation for learning how to deal with this, get some of that money?
Well, it gives you an idea of how he did it. For him to have a book on the market to say he was taking the oath of office the day after he took the oath of office, that wasn't deja vu. They knew what they were doing. And what I say is that we need to get discipline. The school system needs to get disciplined. I tried a lot to get into there to help them with the money. The city government. We did a bond issue in Washington with Washington, Maryland, and Virginia. They had the same problem we had with the bad water system. They floated that bond and they paid for the whole thing already. Those are the kinds of things that this kind of work will do. And there are all kinds of opportunities, funds, rescue funds, resource funds. But the thing is, those people who are in government, those people who are in the community are going to have to get their egos off their shoulders and start listening to people who've been where they haven't been to know what is here to help the people. The money is here, and Nashville is an oasis and a gold mine.
And so, Ms. Davis, what you're saying is that the kind of information that you have, and others, not everybody has this information, but you're saying that the kind of information you have is that if you could be replicated, and they could put you at a convention center, and they could put you at all over Nashville, that you could, in a real sense, many of the yous could, in a real sense, bring a lot of money to help the convention center and all of those things that we're talking about. That might be taxes. You're saying that we could get
relieve the tax
burden.
I have set up a system called Survival Inc., and I will be doing seminars around Nashville for people to let them have the opportunity to come in. I'm not a national grants because all they do is give you paper. I give you the kind of skills and services that you can go make money, set up programs, survive, and help others to survive.
And so this organization that you have now, this is called Survival Inc.
No, it's a program under my organization.
Under a program called Survival Inc., and you're available to talk to people. And so what should they do if they wanted to get in touch with you?
They would just give me a call on my number, and I'm at 615-569-0292.
And they can get in touch with you through this organization, Entrepreneurial Research, and the organization that we've already announced. Is that what we're saying?
615-569-0292, Entrepreneurial Research and Development Systems.
Very good. And of course, Ms. Davis, we're ending the end of this show for today.
Okay.
But I want to thank you for bringing that excellent information by for us. And I think that if people follow this information and get in touch with you, and I think that they will, that they'll be able to have a better understanding of what we're putting out here now. But what you're saying is that the money is available, that if they wish to do it as nonprofits, that there's a great chance that if they certify and do all of those things that are necessary, that they can get some of that money.
And they have to follow instructions, because sometimes it gets a little messy.
Very good. And of course, and you'll be able to tell them how to follow instructions. And of course, let me encourage our audience to tune in again next week for another informative edition of Comments. Thank you and good morning.